ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of SSW. Once again, we are here with some of the greatest action in the great state of Michigan. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We have Kevin Storm here. Spent a little bit of time. He spent a little bit of time backstage with an interviewer. Catch the highlights to those right now as he is regaling us here.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring,
Mike
from St. Louis,
Oxley,
weighing in
first.
at 260 pounds.
Showtime.
Mike Oxley.
And you see Kevin Storm in the chat. He's saying our wonderful general manager and his fellow wrestler Matthew thinks that it's all right to book his promotion champion at the beginning of every show. Kevin Storm stating he is the main eventer and he is opening. He played ball the first week. He opened. He didn't even have the honor of being the first face the audience saw. It was some bum from PWJ. And so now, whenever Kevin Storm has a match outside the main event, you could expect him to lay on his back and to allow every Joe Show to beat him. Have fun defending that number one contendership, Matthew. This is despicable. But we'll talk about that later, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about what's happening tonight on this beautiful card. As our next competitor coming out, and it's his time, ladies and gentlemen, his opportunity. He's a bit frustrated about last week as well. He got a great victory over Europe. Well, he could have, I should rather say, if he would have focused a bit better. But instead, Yuri came up with a victory, even though Show's hand was, in fact, on that bottom rung.
From Atlanta, weighing in at 265 pounds, Showtime!
As let's get some betting up and going, ladies and gentlemen. We have some betting up and running. Who's going to win tonight? Mike Oxlong or Showtime? And ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what time it is. When the main event, Kevin Storm calls himself the main event, but I think this man right here in the ring considers himself to be the main event of SSW. He doesn't want to be, but he does what is necessary to put food on his table. He doesn't want to be here. He doesn't want to be with these people, but he does what he has to do, ladies and gentlemen. How's the music sounding tonight, guys? Ooh, I just realized we are... As our matchup is underway here, our call a tie-up. And the striker, Mike, runaway shot. Back into that tie-up, neither man trying to let the other one get the upper hand. Now Mike pushing him into that corner, the ref gonna slide in between these two men. Big show respect between these two men here. Now Mike from behind, now trying to get the upper hand, looking for a German maybe. Oh! Drop toe hold, I'm sorry. Beautiful head drag down into a headlock is now Showtime. Reaching it in deep, not letting Mike go anywhere. Mike trying to figure out a better good way to position his hands, get underneath. Big knee right into the back. Music could be a little bit louder, understood. We'll get that made all together. But these two men, look, big kick right now from Mike. Friendly competition out here from these two men. I think one of those punches may have caught. Right! Now he kicks it at the top of the skull. One of those punches maybe may have cut open Mike. As we got 1.2 on Mike and 10 on Show. Last week Showtime went a little bit bankrupt, but this week is all good fun. Ooh, right into a clothesline. Mike did not fare well there. And Show looking to do something big here. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Kick it right in that open wound. 1, 2. And I bet Mike is a little bit dazed after being kicked in the skull like that. Elbow across the back. Another wonderful episode of SSW here. We have every members of the Fallen in action tonight. And of course our main event, Matt Savior. Oh, beautiful flatliner. Flatliner. Oh my goodness, I'm out of it. It appears. Beautiful. Fallen. It's now a roll up for Mike. I am out of it. It appears, ladies and gentlemen. Please forgive me. Just trying to refresh my head. Stiff uppercut. Punch to the midsection, caught by Mike. Return the favor. And Mike looking for a big combination here. Finish it up, DDT. Dazing the big man. And look at that show. Rolling the outside. Here's Mike at it. Top rope. Doesn't hit that very often. Diving clothesline. Extend the arm all the way out. As now being thrown back into the ring. Mike could be looking to finish this. And whatever he was thinking, it was stopped. Ooh. And Show was looking to take out that back leg. Mike could feel it coming. Sidestepped right out the way and now targeting those legs. Back here. Prime is looking to fight. Out of the corner. There's that ATL drop. ATL drop from Show straight out the corner. Did you see the elevation he was able to get? And now, size it up, Mike. Oh! Speared it right out of his shoes. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Congratulations, Mike here, able to keep it in this matchup. But this could be all she wrote. And ooh. Punch to the back of the skull. Elbow. Stiff uppercut. Taking him off his feet. Mike. What does he need to do in order to keep the offense on this man? Stiff right in. Shown. Slap. And an open palms. Right back. Prime's not giving him any, Mike's not giving him any leeway. Big slaps across the face between both these men. Chop across the chest of Mike. Open palm slap. Return to the favor. And another knife-edge chop. Caught the slap this time. And Mike saying, bring it. Mike saying, bring everything. Barrel kick, finishing off a beautiful strike combination. Bring it up out of that corner now. And what is Oxlong thinking? Big powerbomb. Flipping him up. L1. L1 deep in the corner. 1, 2. No. And what does Mike have to be thinking? Elevated. Miller's Road. 1, 2, 3. I did not get the updates for what his new fins and sigs was. I just realized nobody informed me that I was supposed to update that. As Mike picks up a strong victory here. And congratulations, Mike. You came out with some big outcomes here. Another solid victory here at SSW can set you straight up, as we do have some new titles coming. The Silver Crown Champions will be debuted here at our upcoming St. Louis event. Miller's Crossing. I apologize. But congratulations, Oxlong.
Here is
Gonna
your
run an
winner,
ad, absolutely.
Mike.
Run an ad while we are getting ready to head into our next matchup of the evening. Congratulations once more to this fine gentleman. And ladies and gentlemen, just stick with us here. We're heading into a small ad break. We're gonna let our next matchup load in. I want to ask the people how they're doing, how their minds are at. It's a beautiful Wednesday. And our next matchup of the evening, this gentleman, Godric, over the last couple of weeks, has been ambushing Infamous before his match could even start. This week's not set to face Infamous. Instead, is set to face against 1/3 of the Fallen and Reggie Taylor. Now, both these men are incredible athletes inside the ring. Reggie is, of course, a tag team wrestler. And speaking of our tag team division, I do also want to mention for some people at home who are able to hear in 3 minutes until showtime. I'll probably mention it again after this matchup gets started. Oh, you know what? And while I'm loading this, let me write the next prediction here. Godric. Get that started here. People, do not be afraid to put some money up. There are some big channel point rewards coming up soon, by the way. Things like getting yourself extra characters inside the stream, being able to, have your own bodyguards, even challenging for a world championship. Big revolutions with those channel ports are coming along. But as I was saying, I would like to thank everyone for just tuning in, hanging out with us today. I really do appreciate. We are one match into a 9-match match card. And this ad should be able to run us for at least the next hour. It's coming out next, ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Lord himself.
The following contest is scheduled for
God, look at this man. Look at this fine specimen inside the ring.
145 pounds, the Glory Goddess, Rick.
Doing an excellent job showcasing exactly what it means to be fit here in SSW. Looking like a man sculpted from the gods himself. Godric looking to add another victory underneath his belt as he takes out Reggie Taylor tonight. And honestly, I don't know if he is going to face any sort of a challenge against Reggie, honestly. The small man of the Fallen, he's been throwing the E around for weeks, honestly. No. Look at this, Godric once again showcasing the muscles, the goods that are on show every time he gets in that ring. As now, 1/3 of the Fallen makes their way to the ring. The Wild Man, they call him, Reggie Taylor. Reggie is an excellent high flyer inside that ring, but do not be surprised if he lifts and throws around even some of the biggest men here in SSW, as he has the strength to back it up. How's the music sounding now, guys? The music just fine? Is it overpowering me still? And look at this, Reggie. Immediately back to the outside of the ring. Yelling at this crowd. Get it in their face. As now we are into this matchup. Godric, Reggie Taylor. We're going to see that right now. And Reggie, off the bat, Godric was looking for some form of kick, and look, Reggie caught him with a Turtle World arm drag. And look at that, scrapping right across the face. And Reggie, explosive, started this matchup. It's fine, thank you. Come on, ref, he's choking him. He's covering the mouth, trying to cover that mouth, choke out the big man here, take out the wind in his sail. Look for a leg drop, does not connect. Godric able to slip and squeeze in between that rope there. Godric taking a moment, stepping outside the ring. And that moment's gonna cost him. Reggie back to his feet, kicking the legs, and now look at this knee bar. Roll through, pulling that leg here. Big boot right to the side of the face. And what do you guys think? Do you think Reggie can do it off the rope? And whatever he was thinking, he did not connect. Kick to the midsection. Godric immediately back into this. Hurricane Rana, look at that. Line it up, Godric. Clean on that middle rope. Oh my goodness, he's stepping deep into the back. Now, Reggie on that top rope, and it wants Godric to his feet. Diving Hurricane Rana, another one. He has been doing nothing but flipping all around this ring and keeping it on top of Godric. What now? But whatever he was thinking, he was again just a bit too far. Now raking the back. Irish whip across the rope. Big kick across the chest. And you gotta be careful. Reggie catches you with a single countdown kick. The match will end just like that. 1, 2, 3. And uh-oh, Reggie psyching himself up for something here. Big, whatever he was thinking, he happened to sidestep into the wrong way. He was not in position enough. But a drop kick levels Godric to the outside here. It's now Godric finally getting back to his feet. Wait, on his feet. Suplex. Michinoku drop. 1, 2. Michinoku driver. Falcon Arrow. Falcon Arrow. What on earth am I smoking? I'm not even high right now. That's crazy. Irish whip. No. Reggie being thrown to the outside instead. And look at this, Godric grabbing him by his skull. Clubbing blow right to the back. Commentator's been botching all night, guys. Hey, right hook. Stop botching with my money, gang. Yo, money, gang. Hey, man, there's a lot of money tonight. Most people think Reggie's going to pick up this victory here. And now Reggie telling him, get to his feet. He wants it. Where's he headed? To the top rope. Dive. Looking for a diving leg drop to the back of the skull. A standing opponent. And Godric. There it is. A bear hug. It looks like he's not able to get it locked in all the way, but he's trying to pick Reggie up. Reggie's not allowing him. Reggie would not allow him to get that bear hug cinched in all the way. But up to the top rope. The Golden Lord. The elbow from the heavens. 1, 2, no! Looking for that elbow drop, the gift from the God's elbow. And now Godric. Look at this. Holding him up, squeezing it. Torture rack. Opponent just taps out. And look at this, just again, straight into the attack. Come on, Godric. Godric, the match is over. What are you doing, man? Oh, my God. Godric, this match is over. Oh, my God. You all just saw Reggie tap clean, in fact. And Godric is still making an example out of Reggie. Where are the rest of the Fallen? Double axe handle. Get to the midsection. And look at this pump handle position. Oh, backbreaker. Godric's just showing off. Ref, come on, do something about this. And the ref looking like he's not. Ladies and gentlemen, I was gonna play Godric's music, but he hasn't. And another one. Come on, Godric. Come on, Godric. And it appears that the Fallen are being held backstage, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Savior is not allowing Vlad and Brian to get out there. Come on. Oh my God, hold it up. Big German. And look at this. Again, the gift from the gods. The elbow. Come on, Godric. There's no need for this. Gets in the elbow. Hip attack in the corner. No. Godric, there's no need. Come on, man. Get down from there. Another gift from the gods. And come on. And this is what happens when you put the world title on somebody who's not respectable. You can't idolize. Reggie can't even get to his feet. Reggie is trying to get back to his feet and he can't make it back to his feet. Can we get some order in here? Reggie. Finally slipping out of the ring. And no, wait a second. Reggie may be thinking otherwise, but instead, go with a spine buster. What are we doing here? Come on, Godric. I don't know. Did the game glitch? I don't know what's happening. And come on, Godric. Reggie slips straight out. Clothesline. And Reggie now doing his best now to fight back. Big power bomb from Reggie. Looking at that ref. And it looks like Godric set up deep in that corner. Rake in the eyes. Come on, Godric. And again, Godric backbreaker. And from a deadlifted position, there it is. Come on. What's going on here? I can't even pause the match. I can't pause the match. I actually can't pause the match. Another Falcon error. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm trying to pause the match and the game's not stopping. I don't know what's happening. Elbow drop. The game glitched somewhere, guys. There we go. No idea what happened there. Turn off the controller. It's a sheet. the game figured it out. I don't know what's going on backstage, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure Matt Savior is going to try to get some order going on in this matchup. Oh. Where are we going, game? I I think I need to restart the game. So welcome back to SSW. Thank you for taking that commercial break with us.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Newark, New Jersey.
As we have a man who debuted a little bit ago and got an amazing victory over Glad Dragos. Nick Harris. Audio back, everybody. Can everybody hear? Making sure we're all back just good. As Nick Harris is looking to go one-on-one tonight with Cameron Wright. I just want to make sure. Is the stream back up for everybody? I want to make sure. Can everybody see again? Sounds great. As Nick Harris is looking to make another fantastic opportunity for himself. And looking to take somebody to Pile Driver Lane tonight. Hey, come on, Lord. Ain't you gonna put some money on one of your students? This is one of the Keep Osaka students, right? King Osaka Keep students right here. Lord, you gonna put some money down on Nick Harris? Or are you gonna put your money down on a man who most often is not bet against? I put a fan in his... I am not gonna say that. Thank you, though. Put a band in. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. As ladies and gentlemen, a School of Storm graduate in Cameron Wright.
And his opponent from Atlanta, weighing in at 215 pounds, Cameron.
Atlanta's finest, one of the men who rep Atlanta here at SSW. Of course, we saw Showtime in our opening tonight, but of course, we would be remiss to say Cam is not one of the coldest men, both cold in the ring and cold in the way he dresses. And I think Cam has been on a strong streak as of lately, picking up some solid victories here and there. And this could be another victory to knock him up and maybe be in consideration as the Silver Crown of SSW himself. Moving to our main event for the evening. And ladies and gentlemen, Stefan's show, get some money in there. There's some bands being thrown around. You can get some of that incremental victory. It's now big schoolboy here, looking for the quick victory. Get! Picking him up. Big power bomb. Looking for the pin here. One. There's a walkout. Now big right hooks out of the face. And look at this, stepping on the back of Nick Harris. And Cam is just stunting on any man who steps in the ring with him. And again, look at this. Cam looking for that close-up. That's what he wanted. And again, just get it right in the face of Nick Harris. And Cam has had Nick Harris well scouted here in this matchup. Pulling him straight down to the mat there. Big punch right to the midsection. Forearms right across the face. And a slap to finish it. Cam, though, not going to be kept out of the offense for long here. Is now looking for a beautiful atomic drop. Now these men trying to vie for better position, better control for one another, and Nick Harris comes out on top, reaching that arm. And I wanted to say, ladies and gentlemen, we will be having coming soon a tag team tournament for the God's Hands Championship. Look at this, Cam now, reaching that arm back. And we'll be looking for tag teams to compete in said tournament. Cam is now wrenching that arm, but look at this. Nick is not allowing Cam to get too far ahead away of this offense from him. Look at this now. Nick wrenching this around the ring, trying to get Cam in a better position for himself. And taking out the legs underneath Cam this time. Forearm to the face. Cam slapping him right across the jaw. It's like the taste straight out your mouth. And again. I saw it right hook backhand this time. And Cam staying straight on top here. Knife edge chop. Sticks clothesline, closing the gap between him and Nick. And now Cam's thinking, he's frustrated with himself. What does he need to do to keep this man down? Cam, tell him to get to his feet. Big single leg drop kick by Cam. Nick rolling to the outside. And Cam posing to the front row. And wait a second. Runs right on a drop kick, and so does our official. Our official taken down by Nick Harris as Nick hits him with the knee to the midsection. back to his feet. Cam crawling to the corner here. Huge double knees right across the face. Double knee Meteora. Nick Harris could be thinking it's time to take him on a trip. And no, double. And instead, no. Double underhook into the DDT. 1, 2. Just a 1 count. The ref is a bit dazed, of course, after that big drop kick from Nick Harris. And I thought Nick was trying to take him on a trip down pile driver lane. Oh, looking for the senton, and he does not put enough behind it. Sidesteps the big boot. Cam, kiss Cam. Roll through, kiss Cam. 1, 2, no. And you see our official, he says just a 2 count. Cam now, what does he think? What does he think he needs to do to put him away? Cam corner, nowhere to go, nowhere to photo, tuck in the arm. 2. And Nick Harris is ready. Nick Harris wants this to be his moment. Cam, quick elbow right to the midsection. Neck breaker now by Nick Harris. Off the bottom rope. Moonsault. Nick again just caught himself a bit short. And now hitting up top. And he won't get it short. Corkscrew moonsault. Tell him to get to his feet. He's feeling the energy. The crowd around him. And there's that drop kick once more. Insult to injury now, and look at this Cam now. Doing the right thing, getting outside the ring. You can't be beat outside, Cam. You can't be pinned outside the ring. Forearm right to the face. And Cam turning around, gets caught. Big back body drop right on the hardest part of the ring. That apron with the wood and the mat connect. There's a metal bar. Double underhook into the impaler. Oh my goodness. Hit to the midsection, and another, oh my God, double underhook DDT. A third one, in fact. I think Cam could be out. Cam could be out cold. Wait a second, ladies and gentlemen. Who is that? And Nick Harris, well, I heard that at the Osaka Keep, Nick is a very notable, talked about figure, being their first public. Anyway, but here at SSW, that doesn't matter. As instead, Cam grabbing him, and the ref telling him he's got to let him go. He's got to stop grabbing him by the hair. Deep in the corner, kicking out that leg. Middle rope into the beautiful middle rope. 2, 3, and put away Cam. Congratulations to Nick Harris pulling out the victory tonight. He got a big win against Cam. There's that double knee face buster right across the face. I thought this was going to be a match. I thought this into this double underhook DDT. But it was a sidestep of a big boot. Rolled through into a kiss Cam. And right here, look at this. This Cam quarter. He waited a little, let him daze, trying to figure out where he was. But that recovery was a bit too much. And right here, this corkscrew moonsault. Beautiful high-flying maneuver. And it was this double underhook into a lifting DDT. And Nick once more was looking to put him away with a second one. He gets him back into the ring. Paparazzi coming out, taking his pictures and all. But no, instead, kicking out that leg and hitting this Canadian destroyer, this flip pile driver out of the corner. Was all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the X Factor,
Oh my. As ladies and gentlemen, Nick Harris, he wants his close-up. He wants the people to see what they did to him tonight. Congratulations to Nick Harris for a great victory. We're going to run another ad here, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope oh, damn it, I hit the wrong button. I hope everybody's having a fantastic evening here tonight. I hope everyone's enjoying the show. I hope everybody's enjoying the people that they see when they come out here to SSW. As ladies and gentlemen, we have a debut in tag team here tonight.
The following is a tag team match set for one.
Oh, they put him in his secondary attire. That's upsetting me.
Accompanied by the superstar Hank the Tank at a combined weight of 512 pounds.
He didn't put Hank in his wrestling gear. I realized I gotta make that a secondary attire for him. I mean, I forgot to select the secondary attire for him is a better way to word that. But it will be Make Wrestling Great Again, taking all the combined efforts. I must not have saved it. Of this other new tag team here at SSW, Grave Danger.
At a combined weight of 506 pounds, Luke Graves, the Natural!
And the Danger Kid, Emerson Scott, Luke Graves. These men are looking to tear it up here in SSW tonight. They are looking to get it going. As this matchup is now going to get underway, the two big men of the match, Luke Graves and Tommy Hill, if I remember correctly, for my notes from earlier. Huge clothesline from Tommy. From Luke. Luke, big hit, big double accent right in the back, and Luke not going down so easy still. Pile driver, deep in to hit the opponent's corner. Luke should probably do something to get them out of that corner. As a combine, Make Wrestling Great Again is what they are called. They are a group that believe wrestling was better when it was slower and less flips. More straight right hooks. Big double axe handle again from Tommy. And ooh, stiff right from Luke. And now Luke throwing his weight right onto the big man. Look at this, now Tommy trying to work it in here. Big punch to the midsection, forearm to the face. Luke's not moving, not staggering here. And I didn't think Tommy was gonna look like a small man in a matchup like this, but Luke outpowers him, hopping over. Huge power slap for Luke Graves. One. And look at this, Jasper immediately getting in there trying to break up this pin. Tag is made to Emerson. Tag is made to Jasper Sutton. And now Jasper, arm caught. Off the rope. Beautiful flip. Kicks on top of the skull. Kick, chop, big chop. And Jasper's not going down without a fight. Throwing him in the corner. No. Against the rope. Oh, standing drop kick to make your mama shake. And Danger lining him up for a kill shot. No, Jasper sidesteps out of the way. Backbreaker. Tag made. And another standing dropkick right as Emerson gets to his feet. And this is why this kid looks so good. He can do stuff like this out of the fly. Bro is hitting the drop kick after drop kick. Is his standing strong strike a drop kick? Beautiful. Diving leg drop from Emerson Scott. Does not connect, and now Tommy, look at this, biting the top of the skull. Into a back suplex, slowing the match down to his pace. And this is exactly where Tommy wants to be. I think one of those rights might have caught Tommy from Luke Graves. Tag is made here. Look at this now. These men holding him down. Double axe handle from Jasper. And Danger Kid is doing his best to fight back here. Brain Buster right on the edge of that table. Ref. Spitting Fisherman driver. Tag made back to Luke Graves, and uh-oh, Jasper could be in a bit of trouble here. Against the rope, right into a brick wall as Graves was just following straight behind him now. Off the ropes, diving in, but... Oh, Jasper looking for a shoulder block, runs right into the big man. And this could be all she wrote. No! Big body drop, the strength of America from Sutton. Powered him up. All of America powered up behind Sutton there. And Jasper throw right over his corner. Drop kick. Gets caught. Spinning clothesline. Jasper set it, looking to put away Graves. One. Just a one count from Danger Kid. And now the ref in the corner trying to fix that turnbuckle. Double-handed, able to pick up Graves. Choke bomb. Jasper Sutton headed to the top rope. An elbow drop. Misses. Deep in the corner now. Easing Graves. Danger. Splash. One. No. And Jasper able to jump straight through. Gets caught. Full Nelson. And the ref was looking to try, asking him to submit. He said it was a bit too close to those ropes, though. And wait a second. Look at this. Break his back, make him humble. Full Nelson. Slam from Grave Danger. From Luke Graves. And Graves again. Big DDT from Tommy. Across the side of the face, you hear this crowd there booing him. They don't want Tommy or Jasper to pick up any sort of victory here. And they do not like Tommy. And uh-oh, Luke Graves waiting. Headbutt caught, stiff. Big splash. And Hank, again, getting that turnbuckle pad. The ref immediately noticing it though. And look at this, able to pick up the big man. Shoulder buster. The ref. 1, 2, 3. Grave danger. Did not pick up the victory tonight. And we are sad. It is sad to see that Make Wrestling Great Again was able to slip through at the last second through those cracks. What an upset. The Mississippi Burning was able to take care and put away. And look at here, this big tag here was exactly what he needed. His head went out of the corner, was enough to stand. And this splash, the Delaware Crossing splash right here, runs halfway across the ring. And right here, this Mississippi Burning. It was enough to keep down Grave. As the combined team of these three men were able to pick up a strong victory. What are you talking about? This is not their victory scene either, game.
And
they picked up a strong victory tonight. You hear the crowd booing about the arena. As we head into our next match of the evening. The people were not happy about that. They were not satisfied with what they saw tonight. As we head into our next match of the evening, we're going to see another one of the Fallen in action. As Brian is looking to take on this man, a amazing competitor, straight out of Japan. He is, of course, the Green Dragon, Todori.
From Osaka, Japan.
Straight out of Osaka, this dragon is looking to soar. And Todori is looking to get it moving tonight. As he faces another member in the Fallen, and this one is no slouch, as Ryan Taylor makes his way out here. And Brian is a no-nonsense man. He is the straight man of the two feathers.
And his opponent, representing
and in my opinion,
from
more
Seattle,
calculated
Washington,
man.
Weighing in at 225 pounds, Brian Taylor.
Of course, both these men are just extensions of what is to come tonight. A man who feels he is, after the loss against Nick Harris, has switches flipped, and he's ready to take back SSW into his control, his domain. Vlad Dragos, but that is later, and this is now. And right now, Brian is looking to rectify what happened to Reggie earlier tonight. This is going to be an excellent matchup. I think these two men have the opportunity here to tear this house down. As Todori, Brian, one-on-one right now. Oh my God! And look at that. Looking for a flip, gets taken straight down. Brian, again, no nonsense from this man. I want to call a tie-up now between these two men. Bryan, quickly into a headlock. And now, trying to figure out where he wants Tadori to go from here. And Tadori able to get into a drop toe hold. And now Tadori, roll up. No, he's not done trying to throw Bryan off his game here. Rolling him around the ring, stopping him finally. It's not enough to keep him down though, just a 1 count. Big stiff kick. Legged moonsault, split-legged moonsault off the rope. 1. And out of the corner, another moonsault right as Bryan turns around. Tadori getting this crowd behind him firmly. Off the rope. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Slamming that head right back into the mat. Bryan was looking to make a little bit of separation of space as now Tadori on Brett's rope. Falling to his feet. Big kick right across the chest. Might have kicked him a bit too far. Running right out of that corner. Hurricanrana takedown. Ooh, chop right across the throat there from Tadori. Gets Bryan Wu out of the ring, and I think Bryan was taken a bit back by that. Dropping under now. Big power slam. From the strong man of the Feathers. Uh-oh. Sitting on the ring, nowhere to go for Tadori. As a camel clutch is now applied. Letting him go. And Bryan telling him to get to his feet. What could he want? Bryan! Throwing it to the ropes here. Into the world! Into the world for Bryan! 1, 2. I thought this match was going to be over. I thought that Into the World was going to be all she wrote. And now, wait a second. Off the rope. That Meteora from Bryan. Thinking maybe another camel clutch. No, picking him up to his feet, but Tadori was able to stop him. And I think Hurricanrana takedown again here. Able to stun Bryan for a moment. Hey, wait a second, Tadori. Beautiful! Exploder suplex! Threw him halfway across the ring! A bit too far, baby. For whatever he may have been thinking. And no, Tadori. Stalking his opponent, Bryan, to a knee! Dragon kick! 1, 2, 3! And it has been a bad night for the Fallen. This beautiful moonsault we saw earlier. Right here. This huge power slam we saw earlier from Bryan. But it was right here at this moment in the match, ladies and gentlemen, this end of the world, that I thought things were going to change and the match was over. But no, it was only a 2 as Tadori was able to power through. And this Meteora from Bryan was what was the beginning of the end for Bryan. But as you see here, this beautiful exploder suplex into a kip up and into the corner, looking for the Dragon's kick. As he leveled Bryan tonight.
Here is your winner, the Dragon.
And congratulations to Tadori. A strong victory here on this card. As we move into our next match of the evening, this card has been flowing, nice ebb and flow, but we are going to get to a match that I know everyone is going to be excited to see, as the Infamous will be in action. wait a damn Infamous make it. Wait a damn second. Wait a damn second. Infamous was making his entrance here. And once again, and Godric is on an assault. Come on, man. Aren't you happy already? You took out one competitor in Reggie tonight. Come on. Infamous once again blindsided on his way out here. Infamous once again blindsided on his way out here. Looking to take out Yuri quickly now. Big stiff knee. And some people might think this looks like easy money, but I don't think so. You might, as Infamous now, looking to the head of the outside. Oh my gosh! Dip kick right to the back of the skull! Come on, E! E, deep in the corner, locked, loaded. What's he thinking? Oh my God! E! E just penalty kicked this young kid. I think there's blood coming off Yuri's face. Big splash from Yuri. Kip up and E slapping him away for thinking otherwise. Stiff roundhouse. And I don't think Yuri's ever been a man with a man like E. Hurricane takedown. Wait a second. Oh, look at the stiff knees right again to the back. Inverted DDT now. Come on, E. E, come on. You got to calm down a little bit in there. I understand you're a bit upset by what Godric just did by coming out. In case you didn't see, Godric came out way off the rope again. You're a big frog splash. But Godric hit a stiff run attack here. And what is that? Headbutt from E. And E pointing at Yuri. Forearm. Big snapmare, stab across the chest. I mean the back, kick right across the chest. E off the rope. Looking for the leg drop. And now Yuri throwing his opponent deep into the corner. What is he thinking here? Ooh, whatever he was thinking, he saw it coming. But no, Yuri, overhead, roll up. 2. Yuri nearly stole that one there for me. Off the rope here. Looking for something big. E lined up. Blood dripping from the eye. Throwing it right into the corner. Kick to the midsection. And a second one. A third one. Spinning back kick. Yuri back to his feet. Quick. Deep into the corner now, Yuri. What's he thinking? Running off the ropes. Looking for that clothesline. Yuri gets caught. Stiff uppercut. And Yuri now, out of the corner. No, he caught it. Backflip by Yuri. Off the rope. Ducks the clothesline. And an explosive one of his own. Yuri feeling the crowd's energy. He wants E back to his feet. There's that clothesline from Yuri. Forearm from Yuri. Deep into the corner. Back elbow for me. Now across the ring. E throwing the knee. Signaling this is over. Oh my God. Explosive. He just threw his entire body at Yuri. I don't even know what to call that. You know, he just climbed using Yuri's body as a step stool and just punched him straight in the face. 2. No! That young kid not giving up. Not letting go of the energy inside of his body. Yuri, both these men went for a lifting knee move. Deep in the corner now. Back elbow from Yuri now. Wait a second! Schoolyard special! Schoolyard special! 1! Oh, ref! What was that? What was that, ref? And you hear this crowd? They're enjoying the match tonight. They're thankful to be here, just like I'm thankful to be watching such an amazing match between these men. On the shoulders, detonating kick. And Yuri now following E. He doesn't know what he needs to do. And what's Yuri thinking? Got him up there in a back suplex position. And oh, E fighting back. Big back elbow now. Yuri clubbing blows here. He's still getting his way back up there. Vicious elbows now from Yuri. Just elbowing E. And what's he thinking here? Yuri, wait a second. Frankensteiner! Poison Rana! Poison Rana! And a drop kick. The crowd chanting, this is awesome. They know what they just saw. This could be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Congratulations to the Wonder Boy. Oh my goodness. And an incredible matchup between two incredible performers. But again, this match, let's not talk about, I hate to just ignore the action in the ring, but I gotta talk about the action outside of it beforehand. E was again ambushed by Godric. Another week just taken a bet by Godric. And look at this, we thought this was the end right here, up that big forearm right to the side of the face. But Yuri was able to stay in. And Yuri was able to hit the schoolyard special real early in this matchup. And right here, this detonator kick was able to start getting him into position. But it was right here in this matchup. I think Yuri was thinking maybe a back suplex here. But whatever he was thinking, it got caught by E as he then began to scale up those ropes. And he would not stop scaling until he got to the top and started throwing elbow after elbow after elbow until E could not recover. And it was here Yuri decided to pull that Poison Rana out. And that Poison Rana is what did him in for the 1, 2, 3 count.
Here is your winner,
And congratulations to Yuri. The blood pouring down his face off one of those stiff kicks from E earlier tonight. And someone's got to stop Godric. Matt Savior's got to get Godric in control back there. It's ridiculous. As ladies and gentlemen, we move on into our next match of the evening, we have more tag action for you here tonight, as we're going to see Starry Night in action, taking on the Odd Couple team of Carmelo Warren and Austin Andrews. And now, it is no secret that Carmelo Warren and Austin Andrews are not fond of each other. They are not friends with one another. But Matt Savior decided tonight to put these two men in a match with one another. And the question has to be, what was Matt Savior thinking? Putting these two men into a match together. As you all, the betting has started, but you can hear the tension in the arena has changed. As the former workhorse of SSW, a man who has been on an unspeakable losing streak as of lately, has arrived. A man who would shine so bright. Well, he would be through A. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
The following
Austin
contest
Andrews
is a tag team match set for one
looking to expand his horizons tonight as Matt Savior ordered him into this tag team match very abruptly, it appears, to get a full card tonight. As we all know, Matt Savior has been busy. He's been thinking about other stuff. His head has been in a different place thanks to Kevin Storm taking the World Championship and holding it for his own. But the question on everyone's mind in the arena: what on earth do we need to do? And you see Austin taking in his spotlight. He believes he earned every moment of this. But he's not the only person. There's only one man who thinks he should share or even take the spotlight from Austin. Only one man I know of in this whole company who thinks they deserve a spotlight even remotely near the same size as Austin. And that man is the A-lister. Carmelo. Self-talk on how to become a pro wrestler. He is an A-list movie star. He does this as his part-time. He has the money. He has the women. He has the cars. He has the drip. He has the in-ring talent. And ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing that can stop this man from reaching the top. But it got into his head that Austin is his peer and that he is not only better than Austin, but he can surpass him. And these two men have come to heads numerous times throughout the last few years. But tonight, they are on the same side. And one has to think, how on earth is that going to affect these men? As their opponents tonight are no slouches in the ring. Two members that have graduated the School of Storm. Two members who have held SSW Tag Team Championship gold before. A former SSW World Champion in his own regard.
And at a combined
we have Andre Knight, DeAndre Vega, Star Knight. Men have thought for years that these two men were just here to do it for the fun and here to do it to just throw it away. But ladies and gentlemen, I've got to tell you personally, these men are some of the best competitors I've ever seen inside of an SSW ring. These men are some of the best men I've ever seen compete against each other, with each other. Against others, it does not matter. They rise and excel when the pressure is put upon them. But now, these four men, can they coexist in a ring? Let's see, Austin, Vega starting us off big, roll away, Vega now slaps right across that chest. Austin, looking for a power slam, no. Vega sliding over the back, looking for a back body drop, no. Austin, arm dragging into the back, big kick now by Austin. Back elbow from Vega, and this matchup is just underway. Neither one of these men wants to give the other one the opportunity. Vega's looking to start to go flying a bit. Looking to drag him across the ring here. And Austin draping him over that top rope. What could he be thinking here? No, carrying his body to the foot. Oh my God! Just struck him hard on his face. As now Mello into the ring here, rubbing that face right into the mat. Big elbow right across the back. Slap across the check, kick to the midsection. Vega caught it this time. Leg, dragon screw leg whip. And now throwing him into his corner. Tag made. Off the rope. Drop it under. Run right into the big man. Belly to belly. And now Vega needs to make it to the outside. And look at this. Deadlifting him into a fisherman buster. Off the rope now. AK running. Hit it the hurricane rope. Splash, no. Forward to the face. Mello saw that coming. He had that well scouted. Leaning up against the rope. Melo looking for something big here. And now jumping from behind here. Flying forearm from Melo. And, you know, Austin was able to get a quick tag out to Melo, but it looks like Melo's more interested in hogging the spotlight here. Not looking to get a tag in. How's everybody enjoying the show tonight? Melo was thinking something, but maybe he rethought it, reconsidered. He was a little bit too far. He's now looking to keep applying pressure to that arm. As we know, one of Melo's favorite maneuvers here is the arm. The arm bar. Now Austin double axe handle right across the top of that shoulder blade. He again saw that Melo had something zoned in. And again, these men, look at this. Four of the best competitors of SSW stepping forth in a ring against each other. This is exactly what this company is all about. Bringing out the best of men. Elbow drop. And Andre, oh my goodness. Andre rolled out of the way very quickly to avoid that. Look at this. Able to pick him up. Straight into a backbreaker. And a second one. And I'm happy everybody's enjoying the show tonight. Tag is made to Vega. The two men who started this matchup. Vega, Austin. Vega now throwing him against the rope. Caught him. Working around a takedown. Using this moment off the back rope. Into a senton. And you see the blood coming off the face. I think that was off of what Austin did earlier in this matchup by slamming him straight into the canvas the hard way. Slam across the chest now. And again, both these men have had everything they were looking for, well scouted. And look at this, Austin. Wait a second. Figure four. The Texan locked in a figure four. Vega clipping those wings, so to speak. Trying to apply some pressure on those legs. As our tag is made to Melo. Tag is made to Andre. Forearm to the face. And look at it. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say there. He just picked them up and threw them straight to the mat. And now deadlifted them. Military press position. Dropping them hard on his face. Look at Andre be thinking. Back into the corner. It looks like Vega's returned. Tag is made. Kick to the midsection. Running clothesline. And Vega looking for something big. And whatever he was looking for, Austin had a dip. He was trying to get off the rope, but I think Vega may have misunderstood it and took it as an act of war. And now Melo is attacking Andre. Enziguri levels Andre. Forearm to the face. Roll through. Hurricanrana takedown. Standing super kick. Into the standing, dancing through the stars. 1, 2. It was not enough to put him away. But Vega could be thinking. Tag is made. AK up on the shoulders, fully loaded. Burning hammer into the knee drop for the pin. 1, 2. And Austin, I think Austin knew Melo was going to be able to kick out of that. Wanted to handle the more pressing situation with Vega on the outside. Kip up for Melo. Into a drop kick. And Melo again looking to get going. And what is Austin thinking out there? Melo, grabbing the arm, taking it straight down to the mat. Off the rope. Springboard back elbow. Inside the ring. Why we get this camera in the game? Into the arm bar inside the ring. And Melo, he got an attack. And Melo picks up the victory here. And Vega's trying to understand what happened. And wait a second. Wait a second, combustible elements have arrived. And Austin backing down for the moment. And Austin backing down for the moment. Melo picking up a strong victory. There are some very heated tensions here tonight. Been very big upsets here tonight, left and right, back and forth. As we get into our next match of the evening, the final member of the Fallen is looking to not make this a clean sweep across the whole card. He wants to take down and prove a point to the SSW locker room that the Fallen is here to take over and here in order to rise up for this new era of SSW. Two-step, up-step, hey, ladies and gentlemen, you can't help but get down and start grooving when JB arrives. Uptown JB finally taking off that vest and ready to start flying through the ring. And you gotta just think.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
What on earth is JB gonna do in the ring against Vlad tonight?
Weighing in at 215 pounds, Uptown JB.
And JB is looking to be the most energetic man here tonight. As his opponent tonight is one of the most vicious competitors to ever step foot in an SSW ring. There are only a handful of men on this roster who have beaten Vlad Dragos, and I will say the number gets bigger by the day. But even then, I am scared nonetheless for what Vlad might do to a competitor. As Vlad has 2 losses in his hand tonight. Both of his feathers have failed him. And now he has to step into this ring and remind everyone exactly what the Fallen are about. As Vlad sits here contemplating, looking out across this sea of people, and does not care at all for them. Vlad has only one objective tonight, and he has stated it beforehand. He wants to prove a point to the SSW roster. Uptown JB looking to take on the Fallen Drad Vagos here tonight. There's that running knee. And every match, I swear Vlad starts us off running and just taking the head off his competitor. He's now looking for the arm of collar tie up. GB, a little bit of energy in him still. Able to recover enough, headlock applied. And Vlad throwing him right against the rope, over the top rope. Running after, and JB, I would not have turned your back against Vlad. And look at this, Vlad now targeting the back. making that point proven. He will throw daggers, fists, anything in order to make sure you will stay down. The ref at a count of 3, 20 count here in SSW, of course. And back at the ring, Arnold collar tie up again. And Vlad pushing JB back down. Grabbed him by his head, dragging him across the ring. All these punches, and now biting him across the top of the skull. Big drop kick right into that chest. If he had that vest, he would have been protected. And Vlad again on those ropes. Off of him now. Looking for something big. Run into a shoulder block from both men. Another vicious knee. As we are heading into our main event after this, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Savior will take on the ace of pro wrestling. Looking to be again solidify himself as the #1 contender, or drop it to ace, of course. Big chop across the chest. And now Vlad, what are you doing? Oh my God! He just snapped his neck. I don't think JB is even here right now. Back elbow, kicking out. Double knees, and look at this. Staring deep into the hard cam right there. Opponent back to his feet. Springboard. Oh my goodness. As he was, you could see he was starting to regain some semblance of where he was, and Vlad just kneed the rest of it right out of him. Who will win here tonight? Big chop. No. Blocked by JB. Punch from JB. Drop kick. Uh-oh. JB, he's feeling a little bouncy. Drop kick of his own now. Off the springboard attempt. Big punches to Vlad. Clothesline from JB. And a second. Vlad looking for something here. Big kick. No. Stop by JB. Sweeping out the leg from underneath. That could be all she wrote. Vlad back to his feet. Springboard cross body from Vlad, from JB. On the middle rope now. JB. Rolling elbow drop. Deep in that corner. Telling him to get to his feet. Uh-oh. JB could be thinking, two-step. That could be all she wrote for Vlad. The feathers going home with nothing. 3. Two-step, putting away the victory tonight. Insane matchup from JB and Vlad, but I think Vlad is not going to be happy with what happened tonight. I don't think Vlad is going to be at all satisfied with the performance that the Feathers put up tonight. And right here, JB, off of it, two-step, right on the back of the skull. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Uptown JB.
You see JB telling all the people who thought in the crowd he wasn't going to do it tonight, he out here picking up a big victory. Congratulations to JB. Big, strong victory tonight. People did not think he was going to pull it out, but we head into our main event of the evening, and I've got to say, personally, I'm scared of what's going to happen. Vlad is now has to be agitated, frustrated with what just happened between the Fallen, and not to mention what Kevin Storm said earlier tonight. Matt Savior has got to have one hell of a front in that back locker room. But we look at the main event of tonight, and speaking of, Matt Savior does not have an easy fight ahead of him here. As the general manager of SSW is looking to try and take over once again. The general manager is now put into a rock and a hard place where he has to give up his #1 contendership opportunity, put it on the line to prove that he is the rightful contender against Ace. As the final betting for tonight is going to go up, Matt Savior looks to take on
making his way to the ring.
The Ace. I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words after what we just saw. I'm sure of it. That backstage there is going to be some repercussions for the feathers of what just happened that we are not going to be made aware of. As Matt demanding they cut the music when his hand raised, of course. In control, showcasing gets control of the production no matter where he is in the arena. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time to put your hands together and to keep your eyes on the Ace. And this is the man who tonight could make history and upset the system. He could intervene in what people are calling a story of the ages for Matt Savior to come and quail a dragon in Kevin's store. But maybe Ace is going to sneak in because he's been biding his time, putting all of his money on the house. And tonight, he looks to cash in on Matt Savior and the opportunities that have been put in his way. And you all need to keep your eyes on the dealer, on the house, and more important, on the Ace. As we move into our main event of the evening, Matt Savior, the Ace, 101, right now. Look at this big stiff forearm from Ace. These men, there's no love lost between these two men tonight. Ace has a personal problem with Matt. He believes Matt does not give him the opportunities that he equates to. And he's going to take that here tonight. There's a lot of people in that locker room that believes Matt Savior was not given out the opportunities before he stepped back in this ring. And now that he stepped back in, he wants to give them out left and right so he can quell them himself and make a nice padded career for himself in SSW. That's what they think he made SSW for, to pad up his career. But no, Matt wants to prove to all these people that he's here tonight for them. And look at that heavily drive springboard. And again, both times it was not at all connected. As now Ace is locked in here. And Matt, again, trying to take down elbow now. And a second one for the Savior. And now a third one for the CEO of the company. And now Matt stepping on that arm. Bad move. Ace! And we know Matt is also a skilled technician in that ring. He has put on the weight and been showing off some of his power. But at any moment, he could snap and start taking out that arm. Maybe slip back into what people like to call arm breaker Matt. A different time, a different era. But now, Matt, kick out the leg. No, caught Ace, stiff clothesline. And now Ace, it looks like, throwing Matt to the outside of the ring. And we saw him hit this on Kevin Storm last week. Step right through that, underneath that bottom rope. Look at this knee right right across Matt's leg, wrenching the knee out. If Matt can't stand, he can't do anything. No offensive. But of course, Matt is skilled with his legs. Spent plenty of time studying different forms of kick-based martial arts, Taekwondo, Muay Thai. Look at this now. Look at him up. Power slam. No. Dropping him right on that apron. And Matt now targeting the arm again. At a count of 7. Matt looking ahead of the top rope. Ace slipped in behind Matt. Matt looking to catch Ace, and no, he was not able to jump far enough. Hits in the midsection. Block the forearm. Matt. Oh, I think Ace's face may have caught that bottom turnbuckle. 1, 2, no. Look at this now, targeting the arm. Looking to weaken the opponent. And Matt has been focused on Ace's arm throughout this whole match. Could be trying to make it hard to grab for that. Well, of course, the Spanish fly and that cravat driver. And Matt now again twisted that arm, kicking out, using those legs to his advantage. Arm drag right to the mat. I mean, this is some of that, what I was talking about, that technicality of Matt Savior. And now from a grounded position, wait! God's gift! Into the bridging pin! 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Matt again now looking for the pin. And when it takes legs on the rope, oh, it happens die hard. And look at this, the ref immediately catching Matt. Stiff rod up. Coin toss. The Spanish fly. 1, 2, no. Matt going back to the old habits might have just cost him. Jackpot! 1, 2, no! Old habits die hard, even for some of the most elegant people like our general manager. Double underhook, tucked away. Rapture! There it is! Nowhere to go! Matt, he's not done with Ace! What is he thinking? Off the ropes here. Spinning back kick! There's that heel kick from Matt Savior! 1, 2, 3! Congratulations! Matt Savior, wait a damn second! There's that strap! Give it, Storm! Give it, Storm! Give it, Storm! God damn it! God damn it! And you hear the music playing. Kevin Storm, once again, proving his point. There will not be a happy ending for Matt Savior, he says, come this Saturday in St. Louis. This Saturday in St. Louis, Kevin Storm and Matt Savior will lock horns in our main event of the evening. That will be a double show, of course. We will do a pre-show into the main show, ladies and gentlemen. But Matt, look, my God. Matt Savior, which should be a joyous moment again, showcasing he is on top, is brought to the lowest of lows by Kevin Storm, our world champion. And thank you all for tuning in to SSW tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful evening and a good night.